Hi there. A good morning from London, where today I am going to be smoking a favourite of mine. It's one of these sort of breakfast sticks, which I've touched on in the past with the Monte Carlos by Paul Larranaga, and more recently the Petit Corona from Rafael Gonzalez. So today I'm going to be reviewing and smoking one of these. This is a San Cristobal El Principe. Not a big stick, they're sort of, I think they're about 4.5 inches long and about 42 ring gauge. So they're slightly smaller than a traditional Petit Corona. But they smell amazing. I've had one out of the box already, probably about 6 months ago. But look at the colour of them. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice dark wrappers. Very chocolatey smelling. Very, very, very nice. You know, these should be a staple, I think, in everybody's collections. You know, if you've got a lot of really nice cigars and what have you, that you don't want to be tucking into, which we've all got, these are the sort of things you should have in your collection, because they're very cheap. You can buy them very cheap, and basically because they're so cheap, you can just tuck into them. And the thing is, they're absolutely beautiful. They really are. They're really nice. They're not long smokes. They're nice for the morning with a coffee, and yeah, they're very, very underrated as a cigar. You can see it. Look at the colour of that. Absolutely superb. And we will have a smoke of one of them very, very soon. Yeah, a little bit of history. I mean, it's not a very old brand. 1999, I think the company started, and this was one of the first releases, along with I think the La Fuerza and probably La Punta, which is an amazing cigar. All their cigars are really nice, but people just don't smoke them. They all want the double bands and the special stuff and what have you. So I've already picked the cap. I didn't have a cutter, so I just removed it with my fingernails, which is the way they do it in Havana. Great draw. Incidentally, that box was a 2016 box, so it's had a bit of time. Yeah, very nice, smooth, quite sweet on the palate, and floral, very floral. I can taste the age in it at the moment. Right, let's get it lit. The beauty of these small cigars is, like, you know, this has been away in my humidor now for a while. And you can taste the age because they're small. They don't really take a lot of aging, you know. A few years on these is okay, and this is like. It's really, really nice. No sweetness as of yet. It's I can taste the floral flavours in there. I'm not one big on picking up lots of different flavours. I'm more of a person that I either like the cigar or I don't. And there's certain sort of like things that I can pick up on, more base flavours. I'm not very good at picking up high-end flavours, like when people start talking about lemon and shit like that. I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, these are great cigars for the morning if you want to get going. You know, they're just really, really nice. I mean, I always look for a kind of a biscuit flavour in cigars, and that's when I know they're a nice cigar. And then I pick up sweetness as well. So if I'm finding that in a cigar, and they've just got a kind of a flavour in there that I like, you know, I'm happy. You know, you don't eat a fucking cake and start dissecting it in your brain. Oh, I can taste the fucking this and that, and you either like it or you don't. It's the way it is. And these are nice. It's smooth through the nose, slight little bit of bite. That's the pepper nature that you get in a cigar, apparently. So we're calling it pepper. Yeah, it's nice. It's a great cigar, really great cigar, and they're cheap as well. I mean, you can buy a box for, I'm not sure, probably 90 English pounds or $130 or whatever on these sites. Okay, well, I'm going to get through, and I'll be back into the second third. Sorry, it's a bit too early for me, and I had a few rums last night, so I'm feeling a bit skew-whiff, as it were. Okay, I'll be back. Welcome back. As I come into the second third, and this is really a grown-up stick. It's like there's not much sweetness to it at all. It's like definitely on the more sort of like leathery sort of like side of things. Still very smooth, and I'm picking up the oatiness or the biscuit nature, which is more of a background flavour. It's not full on. A lot of tingling in my mouth from a kind of the peppery side of it. It's definitely a grown-up sort of cigar, if you like. Grown-up flavours, you know, pepper, leather, dark flavours, espresso, coffee sort of flavours. I've had better ones in the past. They're more sweeter. This is not really the profile I really absolutely enjoy in a cigar. There's some bitterness as well. I find the bitterness is coming on the wrapper because it's on my lips, the flavour. And that tells me that the bitterness over time, those tannins will convert to a more sugary nature. It's nice, don't get me wrong, it's nice, it's very, very smokable. It's different. Still smooth through the nose. And some pepperiness. Well, I hope everyone's keeping alright with all this bollocks that's going on in the world at the moment. Hopefully it'll clear soonish, but who knows? We don't know. We don't know how long it's going to go on for. Even when it's sort of cleared, I think we'll still be in a state where we'll be social distancing and what have you for a long while to come. But you know, that's further on down the track. Anyhow, we're here to talk about cigars. I just hope everyone's okay. That's all. Yeah, nice cigar. It is a nice cigar. I mean, I'm having to chomp through this because I want to make this a quick video this morning. Bit of Miles Davis in the background. Hope it's not too loud, but I like the music in the background. Okay, well I'll be back to see how things have changed with this El Principe when I get to the band. I just wanted to touch on about the colour of the cigars, and if you really want to smoke these sort of like immediately, I would sort of like, if you can get the option, if you can sort of like ask your vendor to source you the lighter colour versions of these, and they won't be so bitter on the flavour, because dark ones have got so much oil in the wrapper. That's where you're going to get the tannins and the bitterness on your lips, but they will age magnificently. The lighter ones will be slightly sweeter and more pleasant to the palate now, but probably won't age as well. Dark wrappers are usually very, very good for aging. Yeah, as I'm now coming into the depth of this cigar, and it's not turning out too well at the depth now. I can really taste the youth in the cigar. It's become sort of more bitter on the palate, slightly ashy. Very heavy on the leather flavours now. The only saving grace is I've got a sweet milky coffee. Which then makes the cigar taste a darn sight better than what it is at the moment. I've had better examples of this cigar in the past. This tells me that this box is nowhere near ready, and it's confirmed what I think about dark leaf wrappers. Basically, they look great, they are great, and more often than not I find they are more tannic because of the huge oil content that's in the wrapper. There's a lovely sheen to it still, which tells me, and I can taste it on my lips, the oiliness coming through from the wrapper. Okay, well I'm going to leave it there. This, as far as I'm concerned, is done as a cigar. You can't always have winners. It's as simple as that, really, in cigars. But I know that these cigars are going to turn out eventually very well. So I'm going to put that box away now for a long while, and we'll see how it turns out in the future. I mean, it might take years to become a great cigar. It could be one of them ones, or it might take just 2 more years and the tannins will have converted into sugars, and you know, it could be a really good cigar sooner rather than later. But we don't know. This is the way things are. You just don't know. I mean, at the moment, it's not a great cigar. I'm probably, if we're going to score it on a 100-point scale, I'm about 88 points on this at the moment. So it's an okay cigar at the moment. Okay, well look, I'm going to leave it there. The next time I'm back, I'm probably going to smoke something a bit bigger. We're going to go down a larger size route. But I'll let you know what that is on the next time I'm back. So anyhow, I thought I'd show my face this time. You know, it's always nice to put a face to a voice, and it's probably going to be the way I'm going to do it in future, as opposed to you just seeing my hands and my cigars. Okay then, well, have a good day and stay safe, please. Bye now. See you later.